What's up, YouTube? You're checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the XinXun Sky Devil. This is the hex here, and this thing is one awesome hex. I really like it, but it is lacking one thing that I really like in an aircraft or a quadcopter. Well, this is a hex. The one thing that it's missing that I think is really important is this thing doesn't have any LEDs on the motor pods. So it doesn't have any LEDs on the motor pods. It does have LEDs inside the canopy here, and they do flash to show you LVC, so that's a good thing. So it's not totally without LEDs, but it's not much of a night flyer because the LEDs are too close together and they're not in any uniform that will benefit you in trying to keep your orientation when flying at night. So right off the back, I'll tell you that is what's bad about it, one of the things. However, I really like this aircraft. This thing flies really nice. It flies just as well as the XinXun X6 does. It has a cool look to it. It doesn't fly. It looks a lot like the Artec X6 hex, but it's not. This thing flies a lot better. Like I said, it flies like the XinXun one. One bad thing about it, again, another bad thing about it is that the battery bay is held on with screws. So if you wanted to switch out this battery, you have to actually unscrew it to get the battery in and out. But one good thing about that, they did put an on and off switch. So this does have something that the XinXun hex doesn't have. This has an on and off switch. So I guess that's a good trade-off, I guess, because you can it's still a hassle charging this thing, having the whole aircraft over sitting on the charger or plugged into the cable or whatever. But when you're about to go fly it, you can actually have it turned off. You can connect it and not worry about it draining the battery and then switch it on when you're ready to fly. You can see the LEDs are pretty dim, but you can see them at night. Mainly the red LEDs you can see at night pretty well, and they flash to let you know about the LVC. This thing has an okay yaw rate. The yaw rate is about the same speed as the XinXun X6 yaw rate. So a pretty nice aircraft. It's a pretty decent hex. I really like it. The prop guards. The prop guards work pretty well. They're the same prop guards as XinXun has another quadcopter called the Sky Devil, and it has the same exact prop guards, so you can swap the prop guards between the two if you have both of them. The Sky Devil comes in red, and it comes in gold, I believe. I think I saw a gold version of this, and it's a really nice aircraft. The battery is a 500 milliamp hour battery. You can fit larger batteries in there. It has a ton of power. This thing has a lot of power. It actually flies better with the prop guards on. The prop guards are removable. I took them off, but it seemed like the throttle was really touchy without it. So it's like almost as if they intended for you to keep the prop guards on. So it flies a lot more smooth with the prop guards on. It flips okay, but it tends to lose altitude when it flips. But when you remove the prop guards, it flips better. But then again, the throttle is touchy when you remove the prop guards. This is supported by deviation, so you can fly it with your Devo, and it flies the best with the Devo, I think, because another negative about this thing is that when you go to 100% rates, it's constant flipping on here, automatic flips. I don't know, some people are acting as if they like auto flips on 100% rates, but if you fly like I do, you don't like to fly on low rates because you don't get a lot of response. You can't correct quickly. You really don't have a lot of control of the aircraft. So I like to fly on 100% rates. and it's just impossible to fly on 100% rates when you have auto flipping. So I think that's just ridiculous. This is the same transmitter that I got with my other XinXun hex, and I think it flips with this button as well. Another bad thing about this, it takes, well, I don't know if this can be a bad thing. It could be a good thing because it could give it a lot more range. It's advertised as having a 300-meter range, 200-meter range, it says. It has 6 AA batteries in here. So this thing takes 6 AA batteries. This antenna up here is fake. The antenna doesn't actually come through there. It comes with an extra set of spare props, and the instructions manual is in pretty legible English. But that's enough. Let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the XinXun Sky Devil. Got it down to the stock transmitter. It binds automatically. And so let's check it out. So this is low rates. You can see it's really touchy on the throttle, but it is a stable aircraft. Let's see if we can get a nice, there it is, hands off hover. This is the yaw rate. So not a bad yaw rate on even low rates. This is the pitch. So the pitch is okay on low rates. Let's go to mid rates. This is intermediate here. Nicer pitch now. Okay yaw rate. The yaw rate is a little slow. A really nice pitch though. Now this is the highest pitch and yaw you're going to be able to fly this with the stock transmitter. So it's a little slow. The pitch is not bad, but it's a little slow on yaw. For indoors, I think. For outdoors, you should just be fine though. Now 100% rates, it does auto flipping though. So that's the only thing. You got auto flipping on 100% rates, and you can't really fly it around without accidentally flipping. Can't correct or anything. See, I'm just flipping about now. Had to put it back into intermediate rates, but the pitch is pretty nice on intermediate though, so it's not bad. You can get a super wide funnel like that in here. Now flying this thing with the Lishy Toys L6039 transmitter will be a lot better for it. The pitch is increased dramatically, and the yaw gets a little better. And a Devo 7E hacked with deviation firmware, it's compatible with that. It can be flown with a Devo, and it flies a lot better with the Devo. Let's just check out the prop guards. They do work. They work pretty well, actually. So they do its job. The prop guard does its job. It stops the prop from hitting against obstacles and making the aircraft go down. So pretty nice flyer this thing is. If you give it some throttle, you can get a nice flip with it. But usually it loses altitude with the flips. It's a little heavy. And with the prop guards on, when you remove the prop guards, it flips a lot better. But it makes a lot of noise when it's flying and rattles. So I think it flies better with the prop guards on. It's a hassle taking the prop guards off because you have to remove all of the props to get the guards off. There's no screw though, but it's still a hassle because it's 6 propellers that you have to remove. This thing doesn't have any LEDs on the outer motor pods. It just has LEDs in the middle, and they're not set up in uniform or anything to fly night flying. So You have to do some serious modding with this thing to try to get some LEDs on it for night flying. But pretty nice fly. I really like this hex. It flies nice. It has nice pitch on it. The yaw rate is decent when you're flying it on high rates. Now, with the stock transmitter, you're only going to get this yaw though. But you can still bank nice turns and do nice funnels outdoors with this. But if you get a lot of practice in, you can probably do funnels with it indoors like this. So yeah, that's all there really is to show with this one. That's the XinXun Sky Devil. Thanks for watching.